All right, guys, I have a Monday editorial for you. I have 6 on my list right now, and I'm adding to them every morning. But I do have 6. We're playing catch up here. We're a few days behind, but this one I had to give you. It deals with child abuse, and according to the boy that was abused, I'm going to let you comment in the comment section below, but you're going to be pissed off. It's not a cop. These aren't Leos, but they're parents. And that makes them accountable just the same, even more. Thank you to the Courant.com. That's the Hartford Courant. A Naugatuck man faces child abuse charges after he threw a boy across the room, lit fireworks in his mouth, and made him sleep in a locked laundry room for 4 months, according to an arrest warrant. Kevin Grant of Forest Street was arrested Friday and charged with second-degree assault, intentional cruelty to persons, risk of injury to a child, second-degree reckless endangerment, and disorderly conduct, police said. Grant's bond was set at $25,000. He posted it after his arraignment in Superior Court in Waterbury and is scheduled to return to court November 10th, judicial records show. His wife, Caitlin Elizabeth Baptiste, of the same address, also was arrested because she was aware of the abuse. She was charged with risk of injury to a child, second-degree reckless endangerment, and conspiracy to commit both intentional cruelty to persons and disorderly conduct, police said. Baptiste also posted her $10,000 bail and is due in court the same day as Grant, November 10th. An arrest warrant affidavit lays out more than a dozen ways Grant abused the boy, who is not identified but is known to him. An anonymous complaint to the State Department of Children and Families brought child welfare workers and police to the house on October 1st. According to the warrant, the boy's brother fell into a table while playing in the house with siblings in June and cracked his head open. The boy says he was sitting on the couch watching television at the time and did not injure his brother, but he said everyone started blaming him. Grant told the boy, "Go to the bathroom and look at your brother's wound," the boy said. He also repeatedly struck him all over his body with a belt, picked him up by the back of his neck, and threw him across the room, the warrant said. After that, the boy was forced to stand in the corner, his head facing the wall, for about a week. The boy even had to remain standing while eating and wasn't allowed to eat everything good that the rest of the family was eating. Grant made the boy sleep in a trailer outside the home one night, the warrant said. It said he later came back, took the boy into the garage where he slept for about 5 nights. After that, Grant made the boy sleep in the laundry room for 4 months, the boy told investigators. His mother told the boy he was allowed to knock only if he had to go to the bathroom, but Grant would yell at him for knocking at all, telling him, "Pee your pants." The boy said Kevin would constantly do things to him and make him do things that would hurt him, according to the arrest warrant. For example, Grant would make the boy kneel on hard, uncooked rice for an entire day, the boy said. The rice would stick to his legs and hurt for days. He also made the boy do push-ups until he couldn't move his arms. The boy described how Grant forced him to stand on a ladder with one foot in the air. Grant would place thumbtacks on the steps and under the ladder, so when the boy could no longer hold his foot up, he would step on the tacks, which caused his feet to bleed a lot, the warrant said. One day, Grant told the boy he needed to put a bottle rocket in his mouth and let Grant light the fuse. When the boy said he didn't want to, Grant said it's either that or he gets hit with the belt. So the boy agreed, he told investigators. Grant put the bottle rocket in the boy's mouth, lit it, and it exploded, injuring the boy. His mother and Grant had to put medicine on his scarred cheeks so they would heal. Grant also made the boy drink cups of hot sauce, the boy said, and the child would have stomach pains and throw up. Some of the abuse was more emotional than physical, according to the warrant. For example, Grant took all the boy's drawings and burned them in front of him and gave the child's books to his siblings. Police scheduled an interview with Grant for 11:30 a.m. on October 8th to talk about the allegations, but Grant called at 11:45 a.m. and said neither he nor his wife Baptista would be coming to the police station as per their attorney. The victim and 2 siblings were removed from the home and taken to a relative's home, the warrant said. This is just ridiculously stupid, and whoever this attorney is that's representing them, you're a dirtbag too. No, you are. It's about money. Because if I was that attorney, I'd be like, I ain't taking that case. Fuck them. Let them rot in hell. This is one of those that just pisses me. I hope these two get 50 years in jail. But did you notice their bond? $25,000 for him, $10,000 for her, for all they did to this kid. A police officer unjustifiably shoots someone or beats someone's ass for no reason, gets charged with battery, felony. He gets a $50,000 or $100,000 bond. These two abuse this poor child. They get $25,000 and $10,000. And I'm not defending cops or anything like that. I'm saying, why is the abuse of a child lower bond with all the charges this guy's being racked up with? Why is it a lower bond than someone who assaults someone or batters someone or beats the shit out of someone like a cop? And I'm just saying, normally you'd think the police would have a lower bond, right? Thin blue line. I'm not attacking law enforcement here. Rather, I'm saying, how in the hell does this child abuse have lower bond? And maybe it's the legal system. Maybe our justice system is just effed up. You let me know in the comment section below on this Monday. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers and fucked up parents from coast to coast on this Monday.